Hello everyone, welcome to IIT Hyderabad. So today we have a great personality with us. Myself Devesh Kumar, I am a scientist in ISRO, and today we have Mr. Rohit All India Rank 1 ECE. Yeah, you have heard it correctly. All India Rank 1. So hi Rohit, welcome to podcast. How are you?
I'm good, sir. Thank you for calling IITH here on podcast.
Yes sir. First of all, I request you to introduce yourself to our viewers.
So, all of you, my name is Rohit Dhondge. I graduated, I did my BTech in Civil Engineering from IIT Hyderabad and graduated in 2022. So, after that, I gave my 2 years of preparation for UPSC Engineering Services Examination. This is my second attempt. In my second attempt, I secured All India Rank 1 and I am to share my experience with you all.
Sir, so you have been associated with IIT Hyderabad. So tell us more about your experience in here in IIT Hyderabad, your past memories in IIT Hyderabad.
Talking about IIT Hyderabad, there are tons of memories in my brain. So, recollecting few of them, sir. In IIT Hyderabad, I was part of many clubs. There are like mostly cultural clubs. So, Gesture, RDM, Rang De Manch, which is a drama club. So, we used to practice Nukkad Natak near the old sheds.
Yes.
Our auditorium, we used to practice drama. And with this, I was cultural and literary secretary. This paved a path to in Gymkhana. So the one unique thing was I was the only candidate to stand for cultural secretary without any opposition that time. And then I was a class representative. Talking about memories, we had a wet canteen. Istara, which is recently there, was not at that time. We had wet canteen, so we used to roam. We used to have night walks, chats with our friends, and also classrooms were kind of interactive. So all these are in my memories, which helped me to secure All India Rank 1.
Yeah, great. So, what inspired you to do this engineering services? Like, have you already thought from the childhood itself that you have to do engineering services, or at what point of life you have decided?
No, sir, this wasn't my childhood dream, but surely after getting into IIT, I chose civil engineering. After that, I came to know in third year through my seniors, through faculty, what is civil engineering about, what are the chances that we can go for MS, MTech, PhD. And also the thing was the engineering services examination. First, my aim was civil services, but through faculty, I got to know about engineering services examination. So I gave this. So I thought in my fourth year I should give an attempt. I should try my 100% for it, and I did, sir.
So, I think our viewers are more interested in your journey and how you prepared. So, if you break down your interview process and all, the first will be preliminary exam. So, tell us more about how you prepared for prelims.
Oh, okay. Talking about preliminary exam in UPSC Engineering Services, it is of 500 marks. The 300 marks are given for technical subjects and 200 is given for non-technical subjects. And the preliminary exam is completely MCQ with a negative marking. Each question carries 2 marks with 1/3 of the negative marking. So you need to take care how many questions to be attempted, what needs to be done and what needs to be leaved. So time management is important. Paper solving technique is very important. So this is the idea of preliminary exam. Talking about the non-technical subjects, I will not go in too much detail because you can get it at the UPSC website. But non-technical subjects are completely or very much different from what we get in civil services. So these are science and technology, ICT, environment, project management, mainly related to the engineering industry. So this is how the prelims exam is, and the proper score or the score I would like to suggest if you are in civil engineering is target 300 plus out of the 500.
Okay, great. So, have you also taken some mock test series or some any other type of series?
I would like to tell ki test series is really important part of any competitive exam preparation, because test series is an exam like environment will give you an idea ki if at this stage you will give exam, what marks you will get, at what position you will stand. So you should take test series seriously, as I did. I personally analyzed my test series by giving them in library, what mistakes I did. I classified the mistakes, how many marks I am losing in them. So this helped me to improve it. So test series are not for your setbacks if you get less marks, but see them as area where you can improve. So this way you can use test series.
Okay, great. So, in this era of artificial intelligence, in the era of mobile phones, there are so many distractions. Some friends will call, they will ask for movies and all. How you managed your all the distractions which you have in during the preparation of your exam?
So managing distraction. The first step for distraction is to identify the distractions. You can jot them down. First think what are the distractions, note them down, find the solutions, implement one by one and see which one fits for you. This is what I did talking about, as sir mentioned about the mobile distraction. Yeah, this is mobile can help you improve your studies as well as it can be distraction, but more of it, as for me it was the distraction. So talking about in mobile, there is an Instagram application which stands for distraction. This happens, I believe you should give a specific time in a day for a mobile, but not in between studies every 30 minutes you are seeing mobile. This will not effectively contribute to your study time, as well as you won't be able to involve into social media also properly. So basically I used to keep my mobile away from me in a bag, so that I don't reach the mobile, I don't reach any application there, and in breaks I used to open those applications or call at my home. So this way you can control distractions. For me, I used to keep away. For somebody, they can monitor the apps, they can lock the apps. So try on your own and find out which one suits you.
So, coming from distraction to stress, usually what happens when we prepare for any exam, then a lot of worries will be there in our mind. There will be a lot of stress whether my selection will happen or it will not happen. So, how you were so confident or how you managed your stress during that time?
Managing stress is like helping ourselves. Stress is something which comes when you do the work, when you think you have to do this work and you don't end up doing that work. So basically, managing stress, I read self-help books like as I said, Attitude is Everything or Make Time. Some self-improvement books can help you to manage the stress or have a positive attitude towards the problems you are getting. So the first you should find the reason of your stress. It can be getting less marks in the exam. It can be you are doing time pass with your friends and not studying but end up getting marks. So managing stress, I used to talk to my friends, which constantly motivated me, my family which was always with me and will be always. So for me it was family, friends and my time and self-management technique or diary writing, you can say. I used to do all these things to manage the stress, so I don't get stressful and I have a positive attitude throughout my preparation. So yes, I used to use this.
Okay, Mr. Rohit, we want to know how you are planning your day, like from morning to evening. Can you walk through the activities or the plan which you prepared during your preparation?
So surely in my preparation journey of these 2 years, I used to wake up at 6:37, not after 7. I will try, and 8 o'clock I used to be in library. When I was not in the coaching classes and all, I used to go in library 8 o'clock, 8 to 1. I used to sit in the library and study the subjects which required more of the thinking and numerical or analytical skills. Like in civil engineering, if I have to give example, structure, strength of materials, steel, I used to keep them in the morning with some 15 hours break if I need, or a small lap I used to take in library itself. Then 1 to 2 was my lunch time. There I used to see the mobile, by having a lunch you can see some serial or some cartoon if you like, because that will make you a stress reliever for you. That will be or you can talk at your home. So that was the time 1 to 2, and at 2 I should be in library 2 o'clock. So 2 to 5 again going through the technical subjects, and there generally I used to feel sleepy. Anyone or most of us feel sleepy after having a lunch. So I used to keep mathematics for 1 hour kind of, and then 6 to 8 again. 5 to 6 I used to revise with my friend or something like the non-conventional type of study, seeing the newspaper, or you can go through the mobile news or something. You can talk with the friends, or you can discuss some questions. So like that. And 6 to 8 I used to study the non-technical subjects, or I used to revise in the times, and again dinner time I used to talk home. Then 9 to 12 the 12 was a target anyways, but 11:30 11:45 I used to leave the library, and this I would try to repeat it, but sometimes it get hindered. But this was the most of the plan throughout the day.
Okay, great. So, when we will prepare, our most of the relationship will be hampered because we may not able to give that much time to that person. So how you managed your relationship throughout this course?
Throughout this course of preparation, managing relationships is from the both side. It's not just from you. The other person on the other side should also understand that you are dedicating your time for something which is your dream, and they should support dream. Managing relationships, it can be with the brothers, sister, friends, or my parents. Talking about managing it with my parents, they not used to discuss any problems from their side to me because they know he being in Delhi, he can't solve our problems, or they don't want to disturb me, because if I get disturbed, I end up my spoiling one day, or where I could have revised one or two subjects, so they will feel bad. So that type of relationships are required where understanding from both sides is there. So I used to, from my side, I used to take care that I am not discussing too many of problems, or I am not crying too much to them ki I am at Delhi, there is no food to eat or no good food, there is pollution, I am getting ill. So you should not discuss too many problems with each other, but try to find solutions in relationships. So that will help to manage it.
Okay, nice. So we are in IIT Hyderabad right now, and you know IIT Hyderabad is one of the fastest growing IIT. So how you feel about it, like part of such a good institute?
So I feel pride in being saying that I am from IIT Hyderabad, because from starting I have seen IIT Hyderabad growing with a pace. Like I joined in 2018 and I graduated in 2022. From that, seeing about infrastructure, or maybe in research, or maybe in innovations, we are having the Tihan, which focuses on mainly autonomous navigation. Seeing IIT Hyderabad in newspapers and everywhere, people know, the professors are well known. One time what happened, I went in an interview. So I said IIT Hyderabad. They mentioned about one of my professors. You know him? Yeah, they taught you well. They taught you this. So it feels really great being from IIT Hyderabad, because it has contributed in me a lot, and I look back to give back to the society. Why IIT Hyderabad?
Yeah, so now let us talk about some low phase in life. So all of us will have some low phase because of many reasons. Nowadays there are a lot of problems. So tell us how you came out of your low phase during mainly your preparation, because you yourself have a good amount of aspects from yourself. So how you come out from a low phase in your life?
Coming out from a low phase is really requires a skill, or I say really requires that you have to come out. That attitude is required. So first of all, you should think positive. When you are in low phase, you should know that you are in low phase and what needs to be done. So first of all, what I used to do, I used to have a chain key. If I am feeling this, like if I am suppose I am preparing, if I am in low phase, I will go out in my study time to eat something, or I will try not to study. I will find reasons not to study. I will see a movie. So this you should identify that you are in a low phase, you are getting distracted. So first you should identify, and then you should know ki okay, you are going through some phase, you are mentally distracting. So I used to sit back, I used to sleep for 1.5 hours, and I used to think ki okay, why I started this. Talk to my parents, talk to the friends. Okay, this I am feeling. They will say, okay, you can bring top AIR, you will get selected. So this motivates you, gives you a positive energy. Positive energy you can get from any side. Somebody can go walk to a garden, or somebody can talk to friends. Somebody can read self-improvement books. Somebody can do meditation. So get positive energy from somewhere, so you can get out of the low phase. But it should not take 2-3 days. It should be just in hours, matter of hours, that you are getting out of it.
Yeah, talking about positive energy. So friends play an important role in positive energy. So how did you choose your friends? Like, do you have some criteria, or you just go with the flow?
Sir, actually what happens, choosing friends, I believe ki we get by the God, but like mother father, I believe friends, like people attract like people. So first of all, how you are, how you behave in the society, you will attract those kind of people to you. And among those you need to choose, because some people will be there who will pulling you back. So I used to keep away from the people who constantly discuss just problems but not find solutions, and who constantly keep crying. I used to set back. Or if somebody falsely says ki Rohit, you will do top, Rohit, you are studying too much, I used to stay back. Okay, stay back from me. So because I don't get a false idea or in false environment. I need friends who constantly find mistakes and mean me and say, Rohit, you can improve here, you did this wrong, you should have done this. So I should see myself as a third person and improve. So by this I used to choose my friends, and constantly I believe from 11th, from a dream to come into IIT to dream to get selected in UPSC Engineering Services, friends played really important role. And I believe I developed the skill to of course choose positive friends. Who is positive for me, you will get a vibe with that person. So you should just identify and have a proper choice on the friends.
Yeah, friends are really important. So, what single advice which you want to give to our friends, to our viewers, to have like who are aspired to have a All India rank 1? So, what is a single statement or single advice which you want to give to them?
Discipline is the key. Follow, make a plan, follow a plan, and being on it. But just making a plan is not. Following it and improving it day by day is really required. With a proper consistency, guidance, and discipline, I believe you can. I will not say AIR-1, but you will get pakka selected somewhere or at some rank. So discipline and time management are the keys to the selection. Thank you.
So let us also talk about interview, because interview is one of the important stage. So like how you prepared for your interview after getting selected in prelims and all. So have you taken any coaching or have you taken any interview series? How exactly you prepared?
The UPSC interview is basically a whole of personalities test rather than just question answer. It is a healthy discussion where the panel members are there to select you but not to reject you. Believe me, for me, they were like my family members discussing and helping me to answer those questions which were coming. So the preparation part, I made a Word document. Again, this skill came from IITH to use the Google Drive, Google Docs for your, like we used to do projects in Excel and other MS Word. So this skill came, I had my introduction done. There is a detailed application form which you have to fill before an interview. So in that, about detailed application form, I wrote every point and the questions or related areas. So that helped me a lot. And the second thing is a mock interview, which I believe everyone should give, because mock interview are personalized according to your environment or according to your background, which can be asked or whose answers can be used to some other questions in the final interview. So all 2-3 things, and interview I believe is just a personality test. You have to show your positive things and you need to show that there are some negative things in you which they may identify if you don't show also, but you are constantly improving on those. You are trying to improve. So if you do this and if you are you will get an average or above average marks properly.
So great podcast, by the way. We discuss about the personal life, we discuss about how he prepared, and we discuss about how to choose friends and many things. So are you on LinkedIn or Instagram so that people, our viewers can be in touch with you, or any way to be in touch with you? Maybe LinkedIn, Instagram?
I'm not on LinkedIn, but Instagram and Telegram you can be in touch. The Instagram handle can be IES_Rohit, which of course after IES becoming IES I gave, and in Telegram Dhondge_Rohit. So by these two channels you can be in touch with me, or you can ask me where you can improve. I may suggest according to my time. Yes.
Yeah, so thank you everyone. Thank you so much. We had a great podcast. Myself Devesh Kumar. We had All India Rank 1 Mr. Rohit. So thank you everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you everyone.